Solo motorcycle travel. It's a unique and thrilling way to explore the world around us. And for many of us, the allure of the open road, exploring back roads and trails alone, with only the hum or growl of the engine to accompany us, riding through the beauty of nature and the landscape. Doing it all alone is irresistible. However, going solo on a motorcycle, especially into rugged and remote territory, has advantages, but it's got its disadvantages too. So understanding these pros and cons can help adventurers make an informed decision as to whether or not this style of travel suits their needs. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 pros and 5 cons of solo adventure motorcycle travel. Pro reason number 1, freedom and independence. Perhaps the most compelling reason to travel solo on a motorcycle is the freedom it provides. Without the need to accommodate others' schedules, preferences, riders can dictate their own pace, their route, and choose their destination for the day, whether it's far or short, stopping soon or going long. They've got that flexibility. And this flexibility fosters a sense of personal empowerment and satisfaction and self-reliance. So reason number 2, personal growth and self-discovery. Traveling alone encourages introspection and self-reliance. When you face challenges without external assistance or help, it helps to develop problem-solving skills and your own resilience. Dealing with challenges alone during solo motorcycle travel can enhance important life skills. So I've discovered that if I remove the side panel of the motorcycle, reach up under the seat with a tire iron, I can wiggle around and maneuver the electrical connection into the CDI, and that will get the ignition running again. So as you can see, the Gremlin continues to rear its head on this DR650. A rider is forced to rely on their own abilities to troubleshoot issues and make decisions and stay resilient in the face of adversity. This process fosters growth and confidence as we learn to adapt and to overcome various obstacles in our path. And we have to do it all on our own. It also offers opportunities for deeper reflection, and this can lead to a better understanding of oneself. Being alone does not necessarily mean being lonely. This quiet time can lead to a valuable self-discovery and a better understanding of personal desires and fears, strengths, and enhance overall the journey's transformative experience. So reason number 3 as a pro to solo motorcycle travel is having an enhanced connection with our surroundings. Riding a motorcycle immerses the traveler directly in their environment, just more vivid and authentic. So reason number 4 as a pro to solo motorcycle travel is flexible itinerary. I guess we touched on that just briefly earlier, but when you have no one else to please or consult, solo riders have the freedom to adjust their plans at will. And whether it's making spontaneous detours to explore hidden gems that pop up along the way, extending stops to soak in the scenery. Perhaps you want to take videos and other people want to keep on riding. You hold them up sometimes when you're trying to do that. I know that from experience. So when you find these hidden gems and you want to stop and explore them more at will, or even drastically change your route without making someone else become involved with it. Number 5 reason to travel solo on your motorcycle is the opportunities to meet new people. I'm riding this morning with Brock Gills. Really looking forward to spending some time with him today. I don't know about you guys, but I've found that when you're traveling alone, particularly on a motorcycle in general, but when you're traveling alone, it just seems to make you more approachable. People will come up and talk to you while you're filling up with gas or at a restaurant way more readily than if you were just riding in your pickup or your car. One of the pros of traveling solo is meeting new people. You may make new friends and acquaintances that just enrich your whole experience out on the ride. I'm gonna look forward to do it again. Yeah, we got to. Okay, now let's talk about the cons of solo motorcycle travel. 5 of them. Number 1, I would say, is safety concerns. The solo motorcycle travel alone can be dangerous, especially if mechanical failures occur or accidents in a remote area. Potential dangers include sudden breakdowns, harsh weather conditions, or wildlife encounters, or accidents that are far from medical assistance. Came up over this rise, hard packed, gravelly sand. Wasn't even making a hard turn, man. It just went out from under me and did a 180. Knee pads did their job. I'm good. Additionally, theft or assault risks can be higher when traveling alone. This isn't a huge deal, but without a companion to assist in emergencies, you're going to have to rely solely on your own resources and skills and judgment. So carrying essential repair tools, communication devices, and a first aid kit for sure. Using a satellite communicator of some site like the Garmin inReach can mitigate some of these risks. So the second con to riding solo adventure motorcycles is loneliness and isolation. While the solitude can be refreshing, I'm talking about extended periods of being alone can lead to a feeling of loneliness. Even emotional fatigue. You're making all the decisions on your own and sharing the problems all alone. So it maybe even create anxiety if you're prone to that. You might start to miss loved ones. If you have children at home, that's especially maybe true. So you can start to miss your loved ones. The absence of a companionship, another rider with you during amazing experiences, scenery, and encounters that you may have, some of the joy and excitement of encountering those things is lost, making the experience feel kind of incomplete, maybe less meaningful. So that leads to con number 3, and that is limited shared experiences. You know, part of the joy of travel in the backcountry is sharing the beautiful moments with others. Now we've just pulled up to Bighorn Overlook.
Yeah, viewpoint, Bighorn viewpoint.
This is epic. Holy cow. I mean, don't even walk up to it. Trip in your motorcycle boots and it's your last ride. Woo-hoo-hoo. Man, this right here would be worth the whole trip. When you're traveling alone, the inability to reminisce. Maybe you're sitting around the campfire in the evening, there's nobody but you and your thoughts. The inability to reminisce with somebody during those times about what you encountered that day, the breathtaking views, or maybe the particularly challenging part of the ride, that can feel like a missed opportunity. The fourth con to solo motorcycle riding is increased responsibility. You've got to handle all aspects of the journey, from the navigation down to mechanical maintenance,
shiny new tire,
to safety and accommodation planning. Another night, another hotel. Sometimes on extended trips, this can start to weigh down on you along with all of the other responsibilities, perhaps injuries or mechanical failures you've already dealt with. So you're handling it all on your own, and the pressure of handling these tasks independently eventually on long travel especially becomes stressful and overwhelming at times, especially if you are encountering unforeseen circumstances, which is going to happen. Con number 5 is the higher costs. Traveling alone often means bearing the full cost of accommodations. That's particularly where higher costs come in. If you're going to share a motel, it's much cheaper to split the cost with a buddy. Well, we had a flat tire about down at the bottom of the mountain, so we would have been here before closing time. We figured if we had to, we'd just disappear in the woods somewhere. But this is much better, much better. So unlike group travel or buddy travel where resources can be shared, solo riders got to be prepared to potentially handle the higher costs. Solo motorcycle travel offers a thrilling sense of freedom, personal growth, and connection with the environment. It also presents challenges related to safety, loneliness, and logistical burdens. When you weigh these pros and these cons, it's essential for anyone who's considering solo motorcycle adventure to take all of these things into account. Ultimately the decision is going to depend on you individually and your preferences, your skills, and your willingness to embrace both the rewards and the challenges of the open road. Do you have a preference? I'd like to hear your comments down below. Regardless of how you ride, I hope you're getting out there and doing it. Enjoy your ride. Getting a little more challenging. Right off the bat here, although I had picked it up from a downhill position with no luggage on it and